Up YouTube with 2T. We're back with another video yet again. It's getting hot in here. Don't bother taking off all your clothes. It's getting fucking hot. I've got the wife beater on. The temperature's climbing. 37.5, which is not as hot as it's been, trust me. But just given the current weather that we've had last few weeks, it's just obviously not. I'm not able to acclimatise. I'm not a fucking lizard. No, lizard, there you go. Because they're cold-blooded, so they need the heat. Maybe I'm a lizard, and that's why I'm in here. Well, I am a lizard. We know that. Look, shut up, Stu. Get on with the fucking show. Get on with the show. Didn't know you had a show. Fucking sun's coming out and baking me alive. We're on live on Dazcam. I'm sticking with Dazcam because my camcorder is on its way out. It's been on its way out for a while, especially with the colour balance. So I thought, you know what? Let's give Dazcam a fair punt. So this is going to be a right old weird vid. I'm going to have me at the start, which is today, which is Saturday. Don't know what date it is, 26th, I think, of August. I'm going to append Tales from the Booter on to the end of this, because I did do a video last week. I didn't even get around to looking at the footage, let alone editing it. I was going to say it wasn't a good booter, but for other people it would have been brilliant. But for me it was a little bit meh kind of thing. And I've got some Boughton charity shop pickups here, and we've got a bit of my favourite sex shop, of course. Well, not of course, but of course now at the minute, yes. We do. And I've got a pickup from a shop. A normal shop, which is Game, and this is thanks to my mate Glory Hunter. I can't remember what his number's got, so I got some numbers at the end of his name. But I can't remember this guy's name. He's actually messaged me before. He showed one of these in his video, and I thought, I'm going to go up to town. I'm going to go up to town today. I'm going to go into Game and have a look. What's this video doing? It's meant to be Curse of Isis. I don't know what the fuck it's doing, if it's doing anything at all. No. Stupid thing. Dunno. Fuck's sake. Look, Retro Chef. Look at the back of me head half the fucking video. Hello, Lee. Right, anyway, you probably would know who's won already. McGregor and Mayweather, isn't it, tonight? Well, tomorrow morning. Let's do the shop. I forget what the chap's name is. I will put a link down below. He showed these. He's into his Cocoa Pops. It's a Cocoa Pop variant type thing by Funko. God. I can't remember. I think he got his from Forbidden Planet, I think he said. But I went into Game, and there was the one that I was after. He only had one, and it was the one. Maybe the other one I would have bought. I didn't really know how these things work. They're like I don't know what they call them, surprise bags or something like that, unknown bags or something. But it is Mystery Minis Mega Man vinyl figure. It's like the little Doobie Arcades. This is the Mega Man one. So you see six whole fucking pounds from Game. Fortuitously, because my daughter's fucking mad Sims 4 players, I bought that many expansion packs. I had about, I think I only paid £1 10p extra for this off the Game credit. There's some of the little doobers. So basically you get a Pac-Man one, and the Pac-Man one can include any of the Pac-Man people. So Pac-Man Blinky, Miss Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man Ghost. Centipede can obviously, Q-Bert's only got Q-Bert in it, but I think Coily should be in Q-Bert as well, isn't it? Centipede, Mega Man's Mega Man, Frogger's Frogger, Dig Dug's Dig Dug, but with Pooka. I can't remember if Figar's part of Dig Dug or if it's part of Frogger. I don't know how they. You'll have to some a bit more knowledge. Oh God, Bennett. So let's crack this boy open. So I asked the lady. So I'd say I don't know a fucking clue about these. I said, what's the crap with these then? If you buy the Mega Man one, is it just Mega Man? And she said, all the ones that she's seen, yes. So I just hope it's just not a Mega Man box, but it's then any of these. Because the outside boxes are obviously different. I'm going to do that shape. But yeah, there you go, look. It's even got a little Mega Man screen on it as well. It's something different, isn't it? I don't have many of these things. There's only certain, same with the Amiibo, there's only certain things I'd pick up. I'd have. Now, can I get into this without actually damaging it? Because I don't want to rip it. I think you've got to go through the bottom. Yeah, a bit of glue, look. So that way you can still preserve, what's it called? Yeah, blind bags, that's the word I was looking for, look. So, feels man-esque. It is! He looks alright. Not the... Does he move? No. There you go, look. He's a man, and he is mega. Thus, he shall, from this day forward, be known as Mega Man. Get Mega Man in there, not me, you stupid camera. There you go, look. Back in your bag you go, you little bastard. One day when I get a proper room, it'll all be out. Oh, the glue's still sticky. No, I'll put a bit of glue on that, just to keep it down so I don't lose it. There you go, anyway. Should know the guy's name, I should have bloody wrote it down beforehand, but I didn't know about them, so it's not really my, usually my thing, so. Doesn't seem too difficult to get the set. Just to buy Mega Man now anyway. If this don't do anything in a fucking minute, I'm swapping it over. Right, I'm going to do... I don't think I've forgotten anything. I'm going to do charity shop. Charity shop today. What a find. Been a long time since I've had a decent score out of charity shop. Some people probably say, well, Stu, you've done all right in the past, so shut up, stop me moaning. And yes, you're quite right. To add insult to injury, you don't see many of these out in the wild either. So it's and probably bar one. There's probably one that's the weakest. But I don't know. I'm umming and ahhing what to do with them. They may just go into CEX. I think all of this here. CEX credits about £61. This ain't doing fucking shit, is it? Right. So from the charity shop. Fuck me, it's got to 40 degrees already. So my usual haunt, one of my usual haunts. Speaking to the lady there. I didn't even ask her actually. She sort of, I was just chatting to her. I was chatting to her about schools. You know, kids go back to school and stuff. Because mine go back next week. I was just chatting. She was in the back, and I was actually in the shop, and I was just shouting through to her. She went, "You don't collect these games, do you?" I said, "Well, I don't know. What are they?" It's a PlayStation, Xbox. I said, "Oh, I don't know. I'll have a look." So I went round and had a look through the back. And she showed me this thing, and she went, and I couldn't see from where I was. So she said, "Oh, just come in and have a close look." Fuck me, my eyes popped out my head. So there was two that she'd shown me. There was an Xbox game like S Coupe Racing. There's some crappy Lord of the Rings PlayStation 2 games. Then there was, which one was it? It was that one, and it was that one. So these two that she showed me. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm interested in them." And I seen above it a DVD, which I've been after for ages. I had to buy it from CEX at the end. This is one, the second one came out, and the wife went nuts. "Oh, we need to get that." You know, as usually happens. So I paid 10 quid from CEX for it. So I seen it there, I thought, fuck me, I'm going to buy that. Because it's got to be worth a few more quid. Anyway, so long story short, the DVD that I bought again is Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a great movie anyway. I think 3 quid CEX give you for this now. They sell it for 7. It was a tenner. You know, when number 2 was in the cinema, and obviously I must have just acquired it for us to watch. Never really bought it. So, like I say, I paid about less than £1. I can get 3 quid back out of CEX for that. I wasn't gonna, because I thought it might be worth tenner. But obviously the price gone down. And the 2 games that she showed me, the first one I could see the cover was monged on this just from the doorway. But I thought as long as there's discs in there, I'll just CX for all day long. It's a Pokemon channel, so as you can see, the top is mullered, as is the back of that. So yeah, this will be into CX. If anyone buys Pokemon channel, it's probably this copy, and it's quite distinctive, obviously, given that. Then the other one she had is this, and it's been ages since I've seen it. It's been ages since I've seen any GameCube in the wild, and it's Super Mario Sunshine, the Platinum, Player's Choice, whatever you want to call it. Manualless. And obviously the thing with the cube stuff, yeah, the discs are all bit is all the internals, the discs and the manuals are all black. You know, your sort of first releases. So yeah, she showed me those two games, and then behind those two games stacked up, I could see Guardians of the Galaxy. So I thought, oh, and usually if you find one Marvel movie, there might be one or two others. I think we're missing one or two of the X-Men as well. So I thought I'd just have a look. She said, yeah, go on, crack on. So there were all DVDs behind. She said, yeah. Tip: don't trust what they tell you. This is not the case. I was looking for the DVD, and I moved one part across. And just at the back side there, I went, I thought you said there weren't any more games. I said, oh, I don't know. I said, oh, you probably, she's only short anyway, so you probably didn't put these up there. She said, no, I did, I probably just forgot. So I stuck these in the pile as well. I bought some out. I think there were 6 sort of games, and this other item, she sort of said a 5. I said, look, I'll give you a tenner. She was like, are you sure? I said, yeah, look, you've kept them behind. For me, that's at least I mean, I knew there was money in it anyway. So I basically paid £2. £2 a game, if you like. So what I saw, I can't remember which order I saw these in. We'll go in like, I don't know, sort of afterness order. Pokemon Coliseum. Unfortunately, these are all, this is manualless. The great one here, Luigi's Mansion. This does have all the internals. So like I say, even the Player's Choice, the manuals and that are still black label. I might have to take the manual out for take to CX, I don't know. And this one, wow, what fucking, this has gone through the roof. Smash Bros Melee. It's like 20 something quid trading or something ridiculous. I can't remember. It might be 70. I can't remember. It's way more than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, fucking roasting here. So I've got them 6, and there's something else of some. I can't remember what it was. Now. It might have been a toy for the kids or something or nothing. And she said, "Oh, call it a 5." I said, "We'll call it a tenner." So she was like, "Oh, are you sure?" I said, "Yes." I said, "You've done me a solid. You've kept them behind." He said, "Good." She said, "Well, keep them behind anyway." I said, "Yeah, but you know, I'll come back and buy them." So there you go. So yeah, for them lot there, 60 quid trading. So that may be where they're going, to be honest. And where they'll be going is this shop. That's right. Been a while, crocodile, since I've had a bit of fucking sexual healing. So there's only one. I got one thing on my mind, and that's obviously Sega Saturn, or the Sega Saturn for those of normal people. So I've got a few little big hitters, them sort of mid to high range ones. I'm down to 23. I don't think, I'm trying to think now, other than the Street Fighter collection, I don't recall, or don't not recall ever seeing any of the games that I need either on CX and or on eBay. So they're all attainable. It's not like they're not there, which is good. There's nothing worse than needing a game and no one sells it. You know, no one is selling it. So with some of the credit that I got from the booter, not last week, the week before, seeing all them DS games and all that kind of stuff, all went into CX, boom, the whole fucking lot. And I've got some games that I've sort of been angling about and talking about numerous times. So quite happy to get these off the list. One that I bought, that I've got, and I did put it at the end of the booter video, but I thought, you know what, I'll just chop that off when I do this vid, and combine it in. I mean, I didn't even sort of say these games were due in. It was just a bad day for me last Sunday. I don't know why. I was just in a stupid mood. So I'll do this one from last week first, and I'll tell you what, it's a fucking... The more I think about it, the more how I managed it. I must have just been pure luck, because any other day this would have been long since gone. I must have just dropped really lucky. So from, again, all CX, box complete. Still haven't checked the price. It's 12 quid, I want to say, something stupid like that, 12, 13 quid, and it's Z by Bitmap Brothers. Nice hard case. It has got a bit of wear to the top of the insert. I can live with it, honestly. If you're lucky if you can find a fucking copy of this. So Command and Conquer-esque, probably the best way to describe it. It is all there. Now the only thing failing this is there's one or two teeth missing. Not enough that it jumps, it won't hold it, but enough that if it gets knocked, it falls out. So because it's a hard case, like I've always said before, relatively easy to upgrade. You know, not like you can just get a PlayStation 1 game for fucking, you know, not that easy, but easier or easy enough. So yeah, I mean, this fucking game's, it's not like £100 plus or anything daft like that, but it's just, you just don't see it. You just don't see it very often. So for the price I paid, fucking hell, yeah, man, all day long. 43.5. But I actually feel a lot better than I did when I started doing, because I'm adjusting a little bit, somewhat. Right, we'll do this one and then we'll do them other two because they're kind of linked. So this game isn't that hard to buy off CX. It's not hard to buy off CX. Nothing's hard to buy off CX, do you, pillock? What I meant by that is there always seems to be a copy of it, either be it mint or boxed. And I don't know why. It holds its price value. So usually when you have a lot of stock of something, the price drops. But they didn't. I bought this boxed, not mint, and I don't know why it's not mint. So again, it's the weird CX thing. Maybe the manual, because it's got a little tiny scuff on it. I don't know. I don't really care, because I think from a box to a mint, it's like 15 quid. I want to say, maybe. And it is House of the Dead. House of the Dead. So one of only a few light gun games on the Saturn. Well, I say a few. I mean, there's probably more than you think, but not like a fucking raft of them. Virtua Cops. Crypt Killer. I think that's one. But yeah, there's nothing that I can see that's wrong with this game at all. Nice hard case. And that manual, I mean, other than a little bit of wear just on the spine, I can't see anything wrong with it. Just got a few little flecks on it, but they wouldn't mark it down for the disc because they'd have to clean that, I would have thought. Pop quiz hot shots. Are all House of the Deads? Are they all plastic cases? I know that Tomb Raider comes in variants, and so does Manx TT and stuff. Just wondering if all House of the Deads are hard cases, because I might buy it again for a case for Z. I could probably look at it online and just see if one ever just come up with the cardboard front. Right, last two, and then we're done. And then you can have a look at the booter stuff and see me getting acting stupid. Bloody hell. Yes, we should be booting tomorrow as well, given the weather. The weather's shaping up. No boot on bank. I don't do bank holiday booters generally. Just chill out. It's meant to be the weather's, yeah, it's all the stars are aligning. Right. Best way to do this. I always say it, don't I? I should think of it beforehand. A couple of the sort of tricky ones. I've mentioned these a number of times before in terms of what I need to get. And there's a trilogy of these. So I have two of them. Them that know will know what they are because I keep banging on about them. It is the Shining games. So I have two of the Shining games. Now, I've had to order this one twice. This is a second copy. It's got the Saturn wobble. So I'm like, fucking hell. But compared to the one that I had prior to this, it is an improvement. However, I am kind of thinking it is really bad. The glue's absolutely fucked on this. I'll keep it. I'll see how far I get with the Saturn games, and I may just reorder it and hopefully drop lucky yet again. Let the other one that I put back in circulation disappear. So first up, the sort of cheaper of the three, yes, most definitely, is Shining Wisdom. So this, although structurally it is fine. There's no marks on it, which is a bloody shame. There is part of me that's thinking, do you know what? I bet someone like Daz, Mr. Co-Jones, he'd probably heat this up, pop the cardboard off, iron the cardboard flat and then re-glue it. I don't know if that's doable. I don't think anyone's done that, but inside it's superb. I can't knock it at all. So the previous copy I had didn't have the wobble. The glue hadn't. I don't know if I can see it. There you go. You can see it all there. Look, see it? It's just literally rippled. You can just see where the glue blobs have sat up. It's so odd. Because it's not warped. Because if it warped, it'd be the whole thing. You can just see the riffles. I'll show you there. Look, see where it's bobbed up, and it's weird. It's a truly weird thing that happens with the Saturn case. It's just the glue that they use. It's just fucking weird and odd. I can't see shit now. Everything's just reflecting off everything. I can't see anything. I'm just getting reflections off the screen. Like fucking Inception that was. But the one I had before, and if someone buys this of CEX, you'll know the copy that I had. Got a big fucking punch hole right at the back there. Like someone's just stabbed something straight through. My guess is, it looked like it was very much aligned to the spindle hole. So someone's just stuck something straight through the spindle, like some twatty kid or something. Some little knobhead, someone's knobby brother when they were a kid. Yeah, it's not mega expensive, about 40 quid. So that's a candidate for, a potential upgrade. What I'm going to do, if and when I complete the Saturn collection, I'll go through it again, and I'll mark those that are missing manuals for. I think there's a few that jump out, like Sega Bass Fishing. Man, I've never seen that again. Ones I'm missing manuals for, ones that maybe I can look to upgrade at some point. A bit like the N64. Get it completed and then look to upgrade afterwards. And the last one, now given it's the Shining series, given that there's three of them, I've showed you one, which is the third one, I Hear You Cry. And again, this one always seems to be available in one form or t'other on CEX. Now, I had a bit of dilemma with this because I had the credit, so I ordered it. I didn't know. I did know, actually. That's a lie. I knew it was a hard case. Obviously, I don't know what condition it's going to come in. Obviously, but what am I trying to get to? I ordered it, but I had a reservation. That's the word I was looking for, because I've got 50% of this. I've had 50% of this game for 3 years. Every so often, I would check for a disc on the old Flea of the Bay, and never come up. So before I ordered this, no, after I ordered this, sorry, because I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get it. I'm just going to fucking order it, get it gone, get out of the way. I then thought, because I've ordered it, I'll go and check eBay, and lo and behold, there's a disc only, 60 quid. So I thought, if I can get this for half that, then I'll just take the one that comes back to CX. The seller just ain't playing ball. He just ignored it. So I think he counter offered my first offer and like knocked a tenner off, maybe, or 9 quid. I thought, no, it's still not worth it, because what I've paid for the game from CEX in terms of credit is less than that. So I offered 30 quid. I thought 30 quid's not a bad offer just for the disc only. And that way then, you know, I can take this one back and get the 70 quid credit and buy another game. Didn't work out that way. I'm kind of just sat on the fence now. You know what? I'll just make the best copy up and I'll just sell the box and manual. Which I've had for ages. But the box and manual that I've kept is better than the box and manual that it came in. So I'm going to steal the disc out of this one and then shift this on. Very convoluted. It will make sense. So the game in question is obviously Shining the Holy Ark. Okay. Hard case. Boom. Not bad condition. The outer case is a little bit... I don't know. It's not... it just looks a bit worn. I did think it was water damage at the back, but looking at the one I've had ages, it's the same thing. It's just some sort of pattern that got on the back of it. I don't know if you see it, it's like a little pattern that runs up here. So yeah, not in bad condition. You can tell from the weight. I knew it had a manual. As soon as you open it, yeah, the front's off the manual. At least the front's there, so that's a good. It's always a good. I didn't even take them. No, actually, I didn't. You know what? I didn't even take the manual out. The manual is completely separated, but it's there. You know, if you really wanted to, you could sellotape it. I don't know. I don't know how else you would rebind that together. That's the thing. I don't know how else you would do it. So I was like, fuck, man, I've got, and I'll show you mine. So that's got the disc in it. And then here's mine I've had it for the, I've even put it in a bag because I just thought I'd stick it on the shelf. The only thing mine's got is a little blob there. I think I can just get out with a pen. So I found it at the booter. And when I saw it, I nearly shut myself. Yeah, it's just on the outside. So my actual box is pretty damn sweet, to be honest. Because I pulled out a box at the car boot. Yeah, and the manual, although a little bit wavy, it is all there. Ooh. Yeah, so it's not. So I'm gonna take the disc out of that one because I'm not. And they've cleaned that because I can see all the white shit inside it. So now I have. They're very nice. Shining the Holy Ark. That's 70 quid. See, if I clean that blob off, I'd class that as mint. Which I think is even more than 70 quid. It's probably 85 or something stupid. So the other copy, look in my eyes now, with the sort of wonky manual, although at least it is still there, is now null and void. I was on an hour in about to get that loose disc off eBay. I might wait until he sells it and then put mine on, and then obviously whoever's just bought that might sort of think, oh, there's a box of manual. I'm about to get 20, 30 quid for it, you don't know, you know. So I was willing to pay 30 quid for the disc. Right, it's now 45 degrees. I don't know if you can see that. I'm done. I'm going to call it quits there. Here's some footage. Here's the video of the booter, the Tales from the Booter from last week. Probably be chopped up a little bit because some stuff won't be pertinent, won't be relevant. So you know, it's just the sort of the pickups that gets the grabs. So take it easy, YouTube, and hopefully I should see you. All things being equal and everything going well tomorrow after the booter, I'll make a video and I will do my bestest to get it up, given that I'm, Bank Holiday Monday and all that kind of stuff. So take it easy. I'm going to go and cook myself alive. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Ep tubes, 2T. Tales from the Booter.
Run! Go! Get to the
Booter!
Booting again. Two weeks on the trot. Unbelievable. I'm doing unbelievable, Jeff. Another Jeff. For them that don't know, that's Jeff Sterling on Sky Sports. Chris Kamara. That doesn't matter, does it? We were booting. This is purely medicinal. I think I might have broke my little toe. Not at the booter, before going. Absolutely fucking throbbing. I did it this morning, getting ready. Just kicked literally full on, bottom of a box, like a big heavy box. But because I was going to the bit, I just got on with it, and it's not till getting back, taking my shoe off, and it's just like fucking hell, this is killing. I can feel it throbbing now. It feels like the cartoon character when you whack the thumb. It's like that. Boom, boom. Anyway, the booter was shite. It was fucking awful. Nowhere near as good as last week at all. Lizard fucking central. I'll tell you what. I said it before. It was like being in the reptilian house at Twycross Zoo. We were everywhere. There was fucking every man and his bastard dog. Yeah. Nothing you can do. I lost my mojo. I was just like, give up. Can't be bothered. And people piss. There's another fucking Egypt pissed me off. I'll come to that. But it wasn't a good day booting. I'm getting up some more like stuff. I probably missed out on more than I got. That's for sure. You know, there were people that I was asking, have you got any games? We might have. No, he said something like why. That was it. He said why. I said, oh, because I want to buy them, and I said I can see them there. He went, oh, that's good for you then. And if you can get them out, and then some of the fucking lizard walked past, and they got the game. It's just one of them days. Just couldn't fucking every stall. I was 2 seconds too slow. Whereas last week I was first in, so it swings and roundabouts. It's the way it goes. I'd probably prefer it if there was nothing there. And I haven't missed out on anything. It wasn't anything retro. I'll tell you that much. Probably one PlayStation. There wasn't any great games. Luke's got some nice PlayStations, and a lot of the stuff was just DS games, and I think some Wii titles. So, like I say, nothing amazing, but it would have been nice just to build up some CX funds for the Saturn stuff. So I've done that. I've spent some of that money anyway from last week. On about 200 quid worth nearly. With CEX, so there's some stuff coming. Bit the bullet on a few of the sort of high-end titles. So yeah, it all goes into the pot down at the end of the day. So what did we get? I've got one item from CEX which I will show because it's quite a nice grab. It's just a really random game on its own. But at the end, that's just two pickups. One's a PlayStation game from Charity Shop, and one's just from CEX. All this is car boot stuff. So yeah. Nothing amazing. There's one thing actually is quite nice. I don't collect for it, but I thought I'm not leaving it there, and I'll leave it to the end because it's fucking really done my nutting. In no particular order, I grabbed these two rabbits. still got the tags on and stuff. I picked these up along with a massive Hulk Hogan, which I picked up for Ryan. The guy only wanted £1. He wanted a pound for these, so I got the 3 for £2.50. But the Hulk Hogan was quite cool actually. But no good to me, so I just offed it to Ryan. But these are quite cool little rabbits. So I'll probably put them in my tray box. Yeah, perfect little items. Quite weird, quite goofy. Rabbids go home. 2 Wii titles. She had some PS4. Tried to find Lewis. I think Lewis ended up seeing them just as I sort of saw him, if that makes sense. So I was walking around trying to find him to tell him about these PS4 titles. He'd always seen them. I picked these 2 up off of her. 2 Wii titles. She weren't budging on the price. I think she wanted £5 on the PS4 and then £3 on these Wii's. Like, these are older, sort of thing. Trying to get the price down. She weren't budging too much. I think, like I said, I got these 2 for a £5. Not great, to be honest. When I look back, I thought one of them was probably worth a little bit more. If it come out with double my money, I haven't. Probably just under. Twilight Princess and Lego Lord of the Rings. The arse has fallen out of Lego games. I'll tell you that much. Wii, DS. I mean, I had Pirates of the Caribbean, and literally, it's £2. This is £2 trading. It's just a bit obliterated. There's very little to no value in them at all. So yeah, I'll get £7 back from my £5. Shit or what? But you live and you learn. You know, you live and you learn. So you've got to just keep an eye on them because the prices are going all over the shop. Don't get me wrong. If you total up all the stuff that I'm going to trade to CEX, I've come out okay. You know, even though I've only made £2 there. You're not better to see this. I think the fucking Trinitron's dying. The white. See it there? It looks blue. Looks blue to me. I think it might be on its way out. Might be on its way out. Right. For £1.50. 2 PSP titles. Fucking heat. Sonic 2 The Rivals. Toy Story 3. I knew there was a little bit of money in Sonic Rivals, Toy Story 3, and I think it's about £2. So for 75p, this one's a little bit more because I've had that before. That's got the manual as well. So yeah, they'll just go in. Say £150. So I built up a little. I'll show you what the trading value will be of these items. Right. Then I'll just stick with the whole fucking CEX thing, to be honest. Is that it? Why do I think there's something else? No, it must be it. Lewis had sort of seen these. I'm sure he said he'd seen them. He walked away, and then he went and checked his phone because obviously he's got this like funky CEX app. My phone's just an old nail. I can't check anything. And as he come back, he goes, "Fucking!" He said, "Come back." And I seen you there as well, and he said you picked up the bloody games that I was going to get. I said I didn't. I don't. My phone's shit, so I just go with what I know, kind of thing, or take a bit of a flyer. So these ain't in the greatest condition. You wouldn't want these for yours, but for CEX they'll take them, so that's not too bad. One that I thought actually had a bit more value to it. Turns out it is probably about £2-3. I don't know, something like that. And it's a Dream Classic collection of the 360. We have these are about the same value-ish, I think. Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. The Fox being water damage, and if you see this about, grab it. Like I say, mentioned it last week, didn't I? Marvel games, was it last week? Oh shit! Anyway, look, the Incredible Hulk. That's about £7 game. I've had that before, not long after it come out. And it was worth way more than that, but still a good bit, good bit of profit in there if you like. I think that's all. Got 5 there, 10 there. Yeah, it is. £11.50 spent. Get 20 and So it was £27.50 or £29. I can't remember now. It's not bad, is it? You know, it's like I say, if you've got it. I'm saying to Lewis, if you're spending your money in CEX, it doesn't work out that bad. You know, if I was spending £11.50, but by the way, it is near enough £9.30, you'd do it, wouldn't you? So a little bit of leg work, but you know, it's the way. One of them. There's not a great deal for £1. A lot of the lads walk past this. My mate Ryan. You know I've seen that because obviously he's into his games, like board games and toys and stuff. I think he said I chucked it on eBay. It ain't any great deal, and there's not a great deal in them. Lewis said he'd sort of seen it and he weren't sure, and then it's not until I explained to him what it is. They were like, "Oh right, really?" And I said, "Look, I've collected these. I've got some of them already." And it's the OG Defender M&B game. This box is in fantastic condition. The lady sellotaped it. She sealed it. As she put it, I was like, what is that? Because there's no bits in it. She had £2 on it. We could do £1. She said, yeah. I'm sure all the bits are here because it looks in absolutely brilliant condition. Now I'm sure I've got this, but £1 to a penny, the box ain't as good as Nick as this one. Yeah, so when I was explaining to Ryan, I said, no, I actually collect them. I've got a few of them, like Turbo and all that kind of stuff. Xevious, or no, Zaxxon. They're all Sega ones, aren't they? Sega Midway. So I said, yeah, Defender's based on the Defender, you know, video game, arcade game. So they're quite nice for £1. Three more things and that's it. This is probably the buy. Oh shit! The buy of the day. Lewis spotted this first. It's not really his thing, and he sort of gave me the nod. I was like, oh yeah, I'm interested. Just a bag on the floor. This guy did have some games early doors, old PS2 ones. And the other fucking lizard guy was there again. I think he really had his nose in the bag. So I just left him to it. I don't sort of bully him away and I just leave him to. If someone's got first dibs, they've got first dibs. You know. Oh dear, hiccups. Yeah, so there's a bag on the floor, and Lewis pulled this out. So I'm guessing he's seen the back of it and thought it was something else. Well, I thought it was a Mega Drive controller. He's seen that, and obviously it's one of your Jack Pacific Radica plug and play jobbies. And he was like, he said, but no, it's not. I said, oh, well, yeah, I'm interested in that. So yeah, it's pretty good, Nick. I said to the guy, how much is this? He said, I was asking £1. I was like, yeah, that's fine, I guess, for the whole bag. He's like, okay, right. So unbeknownst to me, there was a load more of the plug and plays in this bag. So I'll just show you them. I say, I'm not going to spend too long on them, but these are quite nice. These are about £10 each, you know, maybe, give or take. So for £1, well safe. And there was another one, there's a red one in here. So we've got a red one. There's some other weird fucking things. I ain't got a clue what this is. This is some sort of Star Wars fucking ball thing. I don't know what it does. I've tied all the cables up. We've got another Star Wars. That's a Jack's. Yeah, that's a Jack's Doober. Batman. And a Power Rangers. For £1. More than £1 worth in now, I know. This ain't nothing else. I'll just keep them for the next market, the next event. Yeah, a couple of quid in them. I'm sure. People do quite like them. Just have a tinker and have a reminisce. So if I say probably the buy of the day, many thanks to Lewis. Fucking hell, I'll tell you what, it's not temperature-wise 37, but it feels a lot hotter. It feels a lot hotter in here today. I think it's because I'm poorly, because I broke my little toe. That's what it is. Right. Do this one first. For a tenner, this is quite late on. Chap pulls up with his missus. What did I notice on the back seat? There's something else I noticed he had. Some like old board game. I can't remember what it was now. Nothing for me, but it kind of made me think actually they've obviously had a son or got a son or whatever. There's his son. So I just said, "Have you got any good video games?" He goes, "Oh, I've got a PlayStation. PlayStation wants some games. Come on, jackpot, come on." And luckily enough, it was just right against the side door. So he opens the side door, pulls out the box, which I've kind of like reformed a little bit. A lot more battered than this. It's missed. One of the flaps is ripped off. It is inside. So it's one of the originals. And the games. Yet another memory card. Fucking thousands of these things I've got. Fucking the heat's getting up, man. Missing the front cover, the V-Rally, so next to fucking useless. Rich Turner. I think he might have this one. every day he asks me have I got any F1 games. No, Rich, I haven't, but I've got F1 Grand Prix if you're interested on the PS1. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Case Donut all day long. And smashed up. Actually, I might swap it over. Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. So yeah, that's it game-wise, and it's just a PlayStation. 2 controllers, the analog ones, but quite nice. I'll show. I'm not going to get it out because there's no fucking point. You've all seen PlayStations. It's not yellow either, but it is the audiophile one. So you've got all your composite shite at the back, but yeah, you've got the audio left and right out. Quite sought after audiophile version. It doesn't show a picture of the back in here, other than the drawing. I thought it might do. No. Tenner. So that was, yeah, it was alright. I might just stick one of my other PlayStations in that and take it to CEX, like trade it in as a box one, because the box ain't great. But keep the audio file one for sure. Right, one more thing and that's it. We're fucking done. So it wasn't a great booter, and somehow I've still managed to spend money, and I don't know the fucking who, whys, wheres, or what's. Don't know how I've managed to do it. Again, this is quite late on. There's a chap turned up with his missus, really nice, yeah, quite a cheerful person. Don't usually get a lot of cheerful people early doors at the booters, usually quite miserable because I had to get up. But he was alright, quite nice, quite amenable. Was there with Ryan, I sort of ended up, I haven't got any games, stuff, blah, blah. And Ryan noticed he had a Star Wars t-shirt. He goes, "Oh, have you got any Star Wars stuff?" And he said, the worst thing he could have said to Ryan, "No, I sold all that last week." He didn't say where, I don't think it was at the booter, I must have sold it somewhere else. So a little bit of Ryan died inside when he said that. So I said, we was having a bit of laugh with him. Anyway, he said, "I've got some Xbox, original Xbox. Just, I'll shoot it as a game." So I was like, "Yeah, I'll have a look at that." So he was trying to work out where they were in the car, and he opened the boot, pulled some stuff out, and then there was this. I could see this on the back, literally at the back, and said, "Oh," said, "you've got one of them boxed?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, yeah, I'll definitely be interested in that." So he pulls this out, hands it to me. I just quickly look inside. I don't analyse it. Look inside. Thought, right, put that under my arm because obviously he's look for the games. So what he handed to me is a Crystal Xbox. Now the only problem with it is there's a bit of brown tape because the bottom of it's split where the code is. But the actual box itself is pretty fucking damn good. We could probably get some of that tape off. So I stood there with this under my arm, and some other fucking crackhead, little fucking smackhead, comes up with a hat on. So I'm like there with the bloke talking to him. Ryan's next to me. "Oh, got any video games? Oh, Crystal Xbox. Oh, have you bought that?" I was like, "No, not yet, but I will be." "Got any games? What are the games?" I said, "I've just asked him for games." I said, "You're in the queue. Fucking wait." So he's just like a fucking knob, little prick. I've not seen him before. To be fair, I've got something stuck in my teeth. I keep doing that. Sorry, I do apologise. So the guy finds these games are in like cassette and CD boxes, and to be fair to the bloke, right, he had the bag, he put it on the table, he took the stuff out, and I thought he's just going to leave the bag there already, and he handed me the bag. I thought, brilliant, thanks. He goes, "There you go." So I had a look for the game, all great condition. So how much are the games? He went, "Well, I don't know, £1 each." I was like, "Sounds perfect." So I picked out 2. I was doing my edit. 2 of the best probably in there. And he did, I'm going to get this out of my teeth. And he did say, if you're interested in all the games and the Crystal Xbox, we can do a deal. And if the games were £1 each, that some of them just weren't worth £1. These are probably barely worth £1. Trading, so purely for sale, yes, they're probably worth more than £1. So I said, okay. I said, I'm not really interested in the rest of the games. I've got these two here. What would you do for these two in the Crystal Xbox? And he looked at me and went, 15 quid. Oh, didn't even haggle. So for £15, Crystal Xbox, something stuck in my teeth. It's really annoying me. Sonic Collection Plus. These are in fantastic condition. I mean, really looked after them. And the classics Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. Got it. That always amazing. It's a bit like the Wii stuff, isn't it? You know, the classics or the best of. The actual internals are still the black label. So yeah, I mean, CX are selling these £7, £6 I think, something like that, £5. So if nothing else, I'll just keep them for this next show because they are in really nice condition. So back to the Crystal Xbox. So that little twat. So Lewis was there as well actually as I walked away with it, because he looked at the Xbox games afterwards and walked away. Did another row, come back down, and I've seen Ryan and the other chap, like no Archie, and they goes fucking hell, sour grapes or what? I was like, what are you on about? Goes like that bloke. I said, oh no, did you hear him? I said, no, you didn't hear what happened afterwards, did you? I said, no. He said, that when you went, he went back to the guy at the stall and said, oh mate, because you just got ripped off there, you could have sold that for 60 quid on eBay. What a dick! What a fucking dick! Fucking prick. So like Ryan said that, the trouble is in doing that, if the guy sorts something out next week and comes to boot, he's just going to increase his prices. He's just done himself absolutely no favours, a stupid little fucking smackhead. Fucking prick. Anyway, so we've got the Crystal Xbox. You know, and I thought that's alright, 15 quid. Inside it is I had one of these before, like a game jobbies. Just a third party pad in the box. Yeah, it's alright. So, 'cause I just tied all the cables up. And unbeknownst to me, here's the beast. It needs a bit of a clean. It's not mega dirty. I think it's been in a garage or something. But it has got, I'm sure, I haven't tested it, but I'm sure it's got an executor mod chip. So it's hard modded, which is quite nice. So I don't know if that adds any more value to it. I don't suppose, not now in the day of soft mods now, but you know, fucking that way to fucking turn this dude. Fucking hell with it. And the official OG crystal controller S-type. Well, they didn't do a juke. So I don't know about it has to be that. So that's it. That's all the stuff from the boot. And that's it, YouTube. Take it easy and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.